Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Thriller to Me. I am your host, Brooke Wright, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Anniversary. I'm giving this a straight up 10 out of 10. I love this movie, and what really surprised me is Anniversary doesn't need some serial killer running around, huge action scenes, or somebody being chased through the woods to create tension. This movie shows you how terrifying people, beliefs, power, and even family can become. Because in the beginning, you're looking at what seems to be a normal family, but little by little, you watch that family completely unravel, and I was hooked. Now, before we get into this movie review, I have to let you know there's going to be spoilers. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out and then come back and chat with me. Because this movie just came out recently, I think. So yeah, there's going to be spoilers in this movie review. Before we get started into my full review, I want to show you all the trailer for Anniversary.
Mr. and Mrs. Taylor, it's lovely to meet you. I almost forgot. Happy anniversary.
Cheers to 25 years.
We're so grateful to have our kids here with us. My greatest happiness in life is being your wife.
Josh brought a new girlfriend. She doesn't blink.
Guys, this is Liz.
Ha! It's lovely to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor.
Very nice to meet you, Liz.
I wasn't sure if you'd remember me.
I didn't at first, but I remember you now. Our son's new girlfriend, a former student. She's radical in her ideology.
Honey, people change.
No, Paul, they don't.
I don't think it's a coincidence that she's attached herself to Josh.
Come on, we don't bite.
Sure you do.
It's all coming back. The skillful way she evades questions.
Can you pretend to be happy for me? You couldn't bend her your way. Drives you insane.
What did you even know about this girl?
Wow. It's growing a new host to attach itself to. That's how it blossoms and infects the entire ecosystem.
You know, I used to be afraid of you. But I don't think I am anymore.
Don't let them win.
Your sister went missing.
It's not a coincidence.
Where the world is now, it's dangerous. Josh. Yeah.
Look around us.
She's messing with her head.
We don't always know what our children are capable of.
Regardless of what you think of me, I don't want to be the reason things change in this family.
I think you know what's coming.
Don't let them win. Don't dream.
You have obliterated us.
Don't let them win.
What more do you want?
Hey now. Don't dream this.
So this film centers around a couple and their family as they come together for an anniversary celebration. Their son brings home a new girlfriend, Liz, and almost immediately something feels off. Liz isn't just some random girlfriend. She has strong beliefs and she's connected to a controversial movement known as the Change. At first, you may think this is simply going to be one of those movies where the parents don't approve of the son girlfriend. Oh no, this becomes so much bigger than that. Because the change begins gaining influence, the movie starts exploring what happens when political and ideological, you know what I mean, movements stop being something people simply discuss and start affecting their relationships and careers and freedoms in everyday life. Ideologies. There it is. Got it. And the family gets caught right in the middle of it. That's where Anniversary really got me because this movie isn't just asking, do you agree with this person? Is asking what happens when people become so committed to the ideology that loyalty and the ideology. I'm not gonna do it again becomes more important than the loyalty and the people you love. So I'm assuming this is what I'm just assuming because only because I've posted this movie before on Facebook, and people says that Liz is like a Republican and Diane Lane's character is like a liberal, and the Republican whatever, whatever. I cannot pronounce it. It's driving me crazy. Um, is taking over the whole city or state or whatever. And Diane Lane's character and her family is against it. Excuse me, because they are huge liberals and they're against the change of becoming one center political party. They don't want the division of Republican and Democrats. They just want one, and that's what the change is. And Liz wrote a thesis about it, and now it's become a thing. And I don't know what really gets me in this movie is how did her book and her thesis become everybody else's ideology? How did that happen? Um, I'm sure there was people that was against it, but how did they make the change to where if you don't go along with something, then you have to die, you lose your house, you lose your job, you lose stuff. How does that happen? How does she do that? How does she do that? It's still one question that remains. How? And I'm a huge fan of that. Oh, I'm yawning. And I'm a huge fan of Diane Lane, and her character immediately had concerns about Liz because she was a student. Liz was a student of Diane Lane's character. But anyway, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to tell you what happened at the end because this movie's fairly new, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't watched it, even though I spoiled some of it. But you still have to watch it to understand and get the picture. So it's streaming on Hulu, Disney, YouTube, Google Play, Fandango, Amazon Prime, and Hulu. Oh, and Disney Plus. Oh, whatever. And it came out in 2025. So it just came out last year. That's why I'm not going to give you all the ending. You all have to do the ending on your own. So it's a thriller drama and it's an hour and 51 minutes long. It's a really good movie. It's worth watching. IMDb gave it a 6.7 out of 10. So that's fairly high. That's a fairly high rating. So yeah, check it out and let me know what you all think in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinions. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and join me again for another Talk Thriller to Me. See you next time for the next thriller movie review. Bye.